So this room is a huge part of our business here at Ashley's on Main. We carry three different lineups of motion furniture. This is Flex Steel, which offers three motor pieces to where you can recline and go to zero gravity, which basically means that your feet come up even with your head. It's also got a lumbar motor, which is this motor right here. And it's also got a headrest motor. So if you're watching the game or hanging out at the house, or if you just want to take a nap, this is great stuff, and it looks good too. This is interesting because this is a true wall saver. And what that means is if y'all notice right here, this is real close to this other piece in the back. And this can be fully put against the wall and then still recline without hurting anything in your paint or your finishes in the house. Everything in the mechanism moves forward. And then this also has a double motor, so you've got a headrest motor on this as well. So it's good stuff. And then moving on to home stretch. Home stretch is more of like our meat and potatoes. This is a standard manual recliner, so it's not any push button or electronics in it. It's kind of like the old school way of doing it. And it kicks out, and it's still a wall saver, but it takes about 2 inches to have it off the wall. So great furniture there, and it's made in the U.S. too. This is coming out of Mississippi. And then on this side, this is actually four different companies, recliners. We've got Home Stretch, Best Home Furnishings out of Indiana, Mega Motion, which actually specializes in lift chairs. Like this is a lift chair right here, where it'll help someone get up and down out of the chair. And we sell a lot of those in this area. And we also have Home Stretch out here as well, which is the same manufacturer as this set over here, and we sell a ton of this stuff. It's a huge part of the business here. Anything that you see lifted up like this is a lift, or anything with a blue tag on it. They've got a half-speed motor in them, so they go slower on purpose because we know that a lot of folks that need a lift chair don't want to be ejected from it. But it works real simple on this chair. It's just a 2-button remote control. So when someone wants to get up, they just hit the up button. And it's a recliner too, so this fully reclines. And that really makes it easier, especially someone that's had a surgery, that they're rehabilitating. This is something they can sleep in, and it makes life a lot easier for them. And it will really pick you up and put you out of the chair. And then this is more recliners back here. Most of this is Home Stretch and Best Home Furnishings. There is I see a Flex Steel chair mixed in there, and then we do have a Parker Living chair mixed in there, so it's actually 5 companies out here. Over here, this is more Best Home Furnishings. This is a section which we can order these in different configurations where it's modular. So like, for example, this is one piece, the corner, and the love seat's a piece. But if you want this to be on that side or vice versa, or if you don't like the fabric, we can get 700 different fabrics in this one group. We also have pretty recliners, is what I call them. It's a high leg chair is a correct name for them. It's recliners that don't look like recliners. So it kind of gives the missus what she wants look-wise, but it also gives the husband what he wants as far as comfort. So this is good stuff too. And then this over here is a totally different lineup. So this is Benchmaster. These are great chairs. They're leather chairs. They actually recline. And then it's got a separate ottoman. And then these are nice too because they open up, so if you want to store, like a remote or a magazine or anything in there, it's easy to do. They lock in place, and then the headrest is also an adjustable headrest too. So you can get comfortable in these chairs. And they're a great price too. This is a great value for what it is. And then just kind of to talk about along the walls, we've got some artwork in here, but we also have a good many occasional pieces and accent pieces that are around the perimeter of this whole room. Lots of different companies represented here. We got Coast to Coast, Elements, Universal. There's a couple of different local companies that do artwork here, as well as companies that we're ordering from out of state. But a good bit of what you see that's in here is U.S. made goods. We try to keep as many U.S. made goods as possible. We also carry Ridgeway clocks, like the grandfather clock in the front door there. So this is a good example of a Ridgeway or a Howard Miller, same company clock. And this is all mechanical. It has to be wound once a week to keep running. And then on the far wall, you can see we've got lots of Howard Miller all the way down the wall right there. And there's more Howard Miller in the back up here too. That clock's going off. But tons more Howard Miller down this wall. Everything here is all Howard Miller. I've got 4 more grandfather clocks back here that are all Howard Miller. And then these are just, everything that I'm showing too is just a small portion of what each of these companies has to offer. So all in all, we carry about 60 vendors, and we might have maybe 20%, if that, showing of what's available in each one. And just kind of backing up a minute, going to the other companies that we look like Homestretch and Best, Universal, any of these companies, we can custom order fabrics and get what you want and make it look the way you want to fit your particular style.